This video is designed to help you start a snack business. At the end of the video, you'll find a valuable gift. It's a snack business plan that you can download, and will lay down for you, step by step, everything you need to know to start a successful snack business of your own. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. There is no denying the fact that where there is foot traffic, you'll find scores of people looking for tasty snack items. While some retail snack concepts are just fads, there are many snack food retail concepts that have stood the test of time, and offer exceptional business opportunities for the right entrepreneurs. Although they might look simple, snack food stands in malls, shopping centers and other high-traffic venues have a lot of moving parts. For example, a startup as simple as a soft pretzel stand faces the same basic challenges as a fast food restaurant, albeit on a much smaller scale. As a startup entrepreneur, it's important to remember that your snack food stand isn't just a snack food stand, it's an active small business that demands first-rate leadership and decision-making from its owner. Major issues. The snack food industry is extremely vulnerable to shifting consumer tastes and health concerns. New snack food retail business owners should go out of their way to monitor industry trends through the Snack Food Association and other trade organizations. But even though it's important to navigate the ebb and flow of consumer preferences, there are a handful of issues and concerns that snack food retail entrepreneurs need to be prepared to address on a constant basis. Traffic. Snack food retailers rise and fall based on the quality of their retail locations. More than any other factor, the amount of foot traffic your location receives will determine revenues and bottom-line profitability. When you shop for lease space, non-seasonal snack store owners should demand to see hard foot traffic numbers, with monthly breakdowns over a full 12-month cycle. Simplicity. Most snack food retailers thrive by doing one snack food category well, rather than trying to please a broad range of customers. For example, if your establishment sells ice cream, stick with ice cream and let someone else sell cookies. The result will be a simple and streamlined operation, which is more capable of achieving efficiency, focus and sustainability. Hiring. Sooner or later, your startup is going to need to hire additional employees. Depending on the size of your operation, it may be possible to get by with just a handful of committed workers. But the key is to make sure all of your workers have been cross-trained to cover temporary labor shortfalls. Market potential. How many potential customers will be within a 15-minute drive of your business? How many will be within an hour's drive of your business? It's important to run the numbers to understand how many customers might be interested in doing business with your local snack foods retail business. Competition. Well, in advance of opening a snack foods business in your area, it's a good idea to see what the competition looks like. Gain a knowledge of how existing firms have positioned themselves in the marketplace, and then design your business in a way that sets you apart from the others. Buying or starting a snack foods business? As an aspiring business owner, the decisions you make now will have huge implications later, including the decision to either start a business from scratch, or buy an existing snack foods business. In general, purchased snack foods businesses fare better than startups, at least during the initial few years. When you buy an established snack foods business, you gain access to a functional business operation, with a customer base and a steady revenue stream. Entrepreneurs who are committed to a highly unique value proposition may need to pursue a startup approach. But whenever possible, we recommend carefully surveying the business for sale marketplace before committing to a startup approach. Quality and storage. Once you come up with a niche, you need to make sure that the recipe is followed thoroughly every time that particular dish is being made. Once a person orders from your snack food business, they will look for the same taste whenever they order again. Hence, in order to retain the clients, it is essential to retain the original taste without any mishap for every order that will be processed. This kind of business consists of products that are perishable in nature, and this is the reason why you should have proper storage measures to accommodate the food items that are packed. If you take supplies from wholesalers, make sure you do not stock raw materials in excess, as they shall perish if there aren't as many orders. Marketing for online snack business. What essentially drives traffic to a website is the buzz that is created around it. Before you start your own online snacks food business, start with promoting the brand with various posters and adverts with a launch date labeled on it. You need to hire a digital marketing expert who can successfully drive traffic to the website. An increase in the number of people visiting the website is directly proportionate to the number of sales that the website makes. Properly use the social media platforms to communicate with the clients, and understand the demands they have and the expectations that are pinned on your business. This will help you in serving the people in a better way. You can promote the business at various locations such as an office or a residential complex, from where there are chances of getting orders and also in bulk if needed. The next part of the video is not specific to a snack business. Nevertheless, this knowledge is essential for success in the snack business, as well as in any other business. Ignore it at your own peril. Operating a successful snack business will depend on the following 4 conventions. 1. A practical plan, with a solid foundation. 2. Dedication, and willingness to sacrifice, to reach your goal. 3. Technical skills. 4. Basic knowledge of management, finance, record keeping and market analysis. As a new owner, you will need to master these skills and techniques if your business is to be successful. Finding a niche. Small businesses range in size from a manufacturer, with many employees, and millions of dollars in equipment, to the lone window washer, with a bucket and a sponge. Obviously, the knowledge and skills, required for these 2 extremes, are far apart, but for success they have one thing in common. Each has found a business niche, and is filling it. The most critical problems you will face, in your early planning, will be to find your niche, and determine the feasibility of your idea. Get into the right business at the right time, is very good advice, but following that advice, may be difficult. Many entrepreneurs plunge into a business venture, so blinded by the dream, that they fail to thoroughly evaluate its potential. Is your business idea feasible? Before you invest time, effort, and money, the following exercise will help you separate sound ideas from those bearing a high potential for failure. Identify and briefly describe the business you plan to start. Identify the product or service you plan to sell. Answering yes to any of the following 3 questions means you are on the right track. A negative answer to all of them means the road ahead could be rough. 1. Does your product or service satisfy an unfilled need? 2. Will your product or service serve an existing market in which demand exceeds supply? 3. Will your product or service be competitive, based on its quality, selection, price, or location? Market analysis. For a small business to be successful, the owner must know the market. To learn the market, you must analyze it, a process that takes time and effort. You don't have to be a trained statistician to analyze the marketplace, nor does the analysis have to be costly. Analyzing the market is a way to gather facts about potential customers, and to determine the demand for your product or service. The more information you gather, the greater your chances of capturing a segment of the market. Know the market before investing your time and money in any business venture. The following questions will help you collect the information necessary to analyze your market, and determine if your product or service will sell. This brief exercise will give you a good idea of the kind of market planning you need to do. An answer of no to any of the questions indicates a weakness in your plan, so do your research until you can answer each question with a yes. 1. Do you know who your customers will be? 2. Do you understand their needs and desires? 3. Do you know where they live? 4. Will you be offering the kind of products or services that they will buy? 5. Will your prices be competitive in quality and value? 6. Will your promotional program be effective? 7. Do you understand how your business compares with your competitors? 8. Will your business be conveniently located for the people you plan to serve? 9. Will there be adequate parking facilities for the people you plan to serve? Planning your startup. The following questions are grouped according to function. They are designed to help you prepare for opening day. Merchandise. Have you decided what items you will sell or produce, or what services you will provide? Have you made a merchandise plan, based upon estimated sales, to determine the amount of inventory you will need to control purchases? Have you found reliable suppliers, who will assist you in the startup? Have you compared the prices, quality, and credit terms of suppliers? Business records. Are you prepared to maintain complete records of sales, income and expenses, accounts payable, and receivables? Have you determined how to handle payroll records, tax reports, and payments? Do you know what financial reports should be prepared, and how to prepare them? Finances. A large number of small businesses fail each year. There are a number of reasons for these failures, but one of the main reasons is insufficient funds. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital, money. To avoid this dilemma, you can review your situation by analyzing the following 3 questions. 1. How much money do you have? 2. How much money will you need to start your business? 3. How much money will you need to stay in business? In order to answer the second question, how much money will you need to start your business? You need to prepare an estimate of all your startup costs. Here is a list of items you may need to take into account. Note that this list is for a retail business. Items will vary for service, construction, manufacturing or online firms. Decorating and remodeling, fixtures and equipment, installing fixtures and equipment, services and supplies, beginning inventory cost, legal, professional fees, licenses and permits, telephone utility deposits, insurance, signs, advertising for opening, unanticipated expenses. Now, the answer to the third question, how much money will you need to stay in business? Must be divided into two parts, immediate costs, and future costs. From the moment the door to your new business opens, a certain amount of income may come in. However, this income should not be projected in your operating expenses. You will need enough money available to cover costs for at least the first 3 months of operation. The following list will help you project your operating expenses on a monthly basis. Typical expenses for 1 month may include your living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, delivery, transportation, miscellaneous. Now sum up the total estimated monthly expenses, and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash you will need to cover operating expenses for 3 months. Deposit this amount in a savings account before opening your business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above list, because this money will ensure that you will be able to continue in business during the crucial early stages. By adding the total startup costs to the total expenses for 3 months, you can learn what the estimated costs will be to start and operate your business for 3 months. By subtracting the totals of the lists from the cash available, you can determine the amount of additional financing you may need, if any. Now you will need to estimate your operating expenses for the first year after startup. The first step in determining your annual expenses is to estimate your sales volume, month by month. Next, determine the cost of sales. You may want to use a spreadsheet to do this. After startup, the primary source of revenue in your business will be from sales, but your sales will vary from month to month because of seasonal patterns and other factors. It is important to determine if your monthly sales will produce enough income to pay each month's bills. An estimated cash flow projection will show if the monthly cash balance is going to be subject to such factors as the following: failure to recognize seasonal trends, excessive cash taken from the business for living expenses, too rapid expansion, and slow collection of accounts if credit is extended to customers. Conclusion: if you have carefully answered all the questions in this video, you have seriously thought about your goal. However, there may be some things you may feel you need to know more about. Owning and running a snack business is a continuous learning process. Research your idea, and do as much as you can, yourself, but don't hesitate to seek help from people who can tell you what you need to know. As we conclude this video, it's time you get your free snack business plan gift. Go to the description below this video to get it now. It is completely free, no strings attached. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this.